Hi, and welcome to the GraduateTestPrep.com video series. Purpose of this video today is to explain the new format of the GRE and how taking either the new or old test can affect your grad school admission chances. Before deciding whether or not the new test is for you, let me give you a breakdown on how the GRE has changed. There are 5 big changes to take note of. The new GRE features a multi-step adaptive test, improved test interface and functionality, updated question types, a new timing scheme, the scoring scale, and the frequency in which you can take the test. The current GRE is a computer adaptive test, or CAT, which means that the test adapts to your performance at an individual question level. However, the revised GRE is a multi-stage test. This means that the test adapts to your performance only after you've answered a section or a set of quantitative or verbal questions. So, whether you're taking the new or old practice test, the most important thing is to get as much practice with the testing interface. The second biggest change to the GRE is the test interface and functionality. The new GRE allows you to skip and go back to questions and mark questions that you wish to come back to. They have also included an on-screen calculator to help you during your quantitative section. What does this mean for you? In short, it gives you flexibility. You can now go back in time and change your answer. The problem is that it introduces new challenges, such as pacing, second guessing, and the risk of leaving some questions unanswered. This could dramatically reduce your score. The calculator can come in handy. However, it provides a false sense of security, as many problems can be solved much more quickly and efficiently without one. The third change is that the new GRE will now take 4 hours to complete, which is 1 hour longer than the older GRE. As seen before, the new test has 3 main sections: analytical writing, verbal reasoning, and math. In the analytical writing section, there are 2 essays, one of which is analyzing an issue task, and the other is analyzing an argument task. In the new GRE, each essay will now have a 30-minute deadline. The verbal reasoning section has undergone the most changes. There are no more out-of-context questions, meaning analogies and antonym questions. The new GRE will feature 2 20-question sections, with more reading comprehension and new sentence equivalents and text completion question types. This section is timed at 30 minutes for every 20 questions. So finally, the quantitative reasoning section will include again 2 20-question sections with harder math problems, similar to the GMAT, and features a new numeric entry question type. This section is timed at 35 minutes for every 20 questions. These 3 sections, along with the GRE's experimental section, will make the total testing time roughly 4 hours. The scoring scale is another big change, as it is now scored from 130 to 170 in 1-point increments. The older GRE was scored from 200 to 800 with 10-point increments. A very important thing to note is the availability of the scores. If you choose to take the new GRE, which starts August 1st, 2011, the ETS, the organization who administers the exam, will only release your scores in late November 2011. What does this mean for you? If you plan to apply to graduate school next fall, you will need to take the current GRE, or you may miss the application deadlines. Please, be aware of this. Finally, the last change in the new GRE prevents you from taking the exam frequently. You will now only be able to take the test every 60 days. Currently, you can take the test once a month. If you're on a tight deadline, taking the new GRE twice may lead to you missing your application deadlines. There's a lot to think about when deciding which test version you should consider. So take your time to think through what we've told you today. Your decision may differ from others simply owing to your individual situation. GRE prep is an important investment for your future, and your scores are a critical element of your graduate school application. At Graduate Test Prep, we want all our students to succeed and attain the scores that they deserve. Our GRE products offer you realistic, adaptive, and comprehensive preparation for the exam. We know you have options when it comes to preparing for the GRE, but take some time to explore our products and learn about our personalized GRE prep programs, as well as our money-back guarantee. Our packages start at only $18. and they're designed to boost your score immediately. Here, at Graduate Test Prep, we believe that your budget should not hinder you from prepping well for the GRE. We'll help you prep smarter and score higher. Guaranteed, or your money back.